Dream made a mistake. Dream is back under fire for a mistake that he made during a series of tweets, and well, we're going to take a look at exactly what happened. If you do enjoy this video, don't forget to hit subscribe and ding that notification bell so you never miss an upload. So Dream's new music video for Mask came out, and well, the controversies followed. But the main point that people had was the way that the drugs or the substance that he had in it for his ADHD was portrayed. In the music video, Dream seems to be refusing to take his medication, and well, that just didn't sit well with a lot of his fans. Dream then had to go to Twitter and he put this. They really be like, he visualized his personal experience as a kid with ADHD and medication for it. Disgusting. Drugs, Ayo, turn that shit up, Charles. So Dream put this, and honestly, nothing is wrong with this tweet in particular. However, some people weren't happy online. One person called Nick put, "Hey Dream, what's the message behind throwing the normal pills?" and basically implying that if you have a mental illness, do not seek medical help because it's bad. Really weird message to say F medication for any form of mental illness, basically. And honestly, I completely agree with what Nick has to say. This is such dangerous kind of portrayal of using medication to help with mental illness, especially when it's to a generation that honestly has a lot of problems. The generation now is brought up in a certain way where medications have to become normalized. It cannot be good to spread a message that you shouldn't be taking what the doctor prescribes. Anyway, after this, the whole drama took a very weird turn, and not one for the better. Over on Dream's second Twitter account called Dream Hangout, this is a privated account, so if you didn't follow it before a certain time, you no longer can. However, I'm here to show you this. Dream put this on the Twitter account. Felt like this was important for me to say. I'm sorry that my reply earlier that contained me saying drugs could be harmful to black members of the community. I completely understand why, and that wasn't my intention at all. I deleted it and will be more careful in the future. So the reason why this is just completely taken off is where his Dream drew the conclusion that black members specifically of his community are the ones that have an issue with it. It is nothing to do with black members of the community specifically. It's a broader issue with people who have to take medication for mental illness. And yet Dream suddenly latched onto this idea that he is going to be fighting for the rights of black members of his community when it comes to mental illness. It's just insane that Dream took this weird path. He clearly wasn't listening to his community properly, because this should never have happened. Anyway, underneath this tweet, Dream then follows it with, "I always want this community to be inclusive as possible, and that means doing my best to clear all the voices, small or big. I don't want to speak over anyone, and always want to do my best to understand and hear people from throughout this community." He then goes on to say underneath this, "Never use any of my tweets as justification for any sort of racism or microaggression towards black members of the community or outside of the community. I always want us as a community to strive to uplift black voices and make sure that they are heard." And then finally underneath that he commented, "I thought I'd take this opportunity to link a thread that I previously liked linking to black creators that you can show support to, so that's below." Also, lots of people have asked me to say happy Juneteenth recently, so happy early Juneteenth. The 19th isn't so far. So once again here, my issue with all of this is the fact that Dream has taken a stance that was never even an issue. The fact that Dream has to use black creators, and he's liked it previously just to show that, you know, he's got black friends, it's that kind of thing. It just infuriates me. Dream's community is this community of inclusiveness. That's a given. No matter what, you're going to get different squabbles, different arguments within that community. But overall, his community is extremely, extremely inclusive. So for him to tweet this was just so far right for me. It's really frustrating to watch someone who you really like just completely misinterpret a situation. Anyway, let me know what you guys think of this whole situation down in the comments. I'm going to be making sure that I read every single one of them. And again, thank you so much for all the support recently. It really has been amazing. But as always, guys, for now, it's been bitter. Stay safe, much love, and peace.